What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival Late Night Live. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good start of your week. And we're going to talk about a very interesting topic based off some articles I've been seeing, and one that happened last week. And then so I went back and just seen how much of a common occurrence it is to be attacked while you're in the shower in your own home. Apparently, it's something that happens quite often. So last week we saw a lady, mother, jumps out of shower, grabs gun, shoots alleged intruder to save her children. This was a Milwaukee mother that jumped out of the shower after hearing her children scream. She grabbed a gun and shot and killed an alleged intruder. And this was last Monday. The mother was dripping wet when she got out of the shower. Yet she went to her bedroom, retrieved her gun, then confronted the alleged intruder. She reacted to screams of her children, ages 12 and 14, which alerted her that something was wrong. The mother, who wishes to remain unidentified, commented on this as saying it all happened so fast, an adrenaline rush. An updated report notes that the mother had bought the gun 10 years before, and saying that she discovered that a man was sleeping under her son's bed. So she went and bought a gun after she saw that someone found some guy sleeping under her son's bed. I would tell her, like, you need to move out of the neighborhood you're in. Like, you know what I mean? She said that she had hoped she'd never have to use it, but she said, I know I'd be able to shoot the intruder to protect my kids. Obviously, I think any of us would, and if you wouldn't, you probably need to reevaluate your life. But yeah, crazy, right? A dude sleeping under her bed, or her kid's bed. So go back to June, and I'm sure there's much more than this, right? But this is the ones I found, like a quick search. June 17th, 2022. So a few months ago. Is this the one? That's April, sorry. June, this was reported on June 21st, but it happened on June 17th. On a Friday afternoon, a woman in California was showering when the police said an intruder had broken into her home. Kyle Cool, 59 years old, was arrested after officers said he had forced his way into the stranger's home in Bakersfield while armed with a hatchet. So dude come into the house with a hatchet while she was showering on afternoon. Kyle Cool is his name. He's not that cool, but the lady was obviously unarmed and called the police and wished for the best. Dude had a hatchet. He could have had a field day with her. So then we got April 20th, 2022. This is in New Jersey. A woman was forced to fight off a naked burglar in her shower after he broke into her home and sneaked in her bedroom. According to the New Jersey State Police, it happened around 10:15 Wednesday, April 13th in Hillsborough Township, and the woman went on the offensive, single-handedly sent the man running out of the house, police said. This was 25 miles northeast of Trenton. The details of how she defended herself were not released. So old buddy came into her house naked. He obviously knew what he was wanting to do while she was in the shower. Whatever she did to defend herself ran the guy off. It doesn't say if she had a firearm, what have you, but scared the guy off. A knife, who knows what it is. A search is ongoing for the man, whose crimes include home invasion and sexual offense, official says. So 6 months prior, Portland, Oregon, a woman was attacked and choked in her shower, and by a man who had been arrested twice earlier that same Saturday in Corvallis. Hey, Mark Fallows, thanks for joining, my brother. So this guy had been arrested twice the same day already, and this is how the new judges and they arrest guys or whatever. Just let them go. Don't punish them. And so that way they're like, get a slap on the hand. They go do it again. They go do something else again. Right. So Garrett Caspino entered the woman's residence on the southwest 7th Street which she shared with her boyfriend. Once inside, police said Caspino proceeded to the bathroom where the woman was showering. He reportedly pulled his pants down to his knees while opening the shower door. When the woman tried to get away, police say that the suspect grabbed her shoulders and shoved her against the wall and choked her. The woman's boyfriend said that he was woken up by the screams and as she tried to fight off Caspino. When the boyfriend entered the bathroom, the girlfriend was allegedly lying on the floor as the suspect stood over her. The boyfriend confronted Caspino but fled the scene. So, hold on. The boyfriend didn't whip his behind. Didn't murk him on the spot. He's standing over your naked girlfriend with his pants down to his knees, and you didn't just wreck his day, his week, his life. This is the beta males we have in the world today, guys. And if your man's like this, I say get a new one. Get a new one. John DC, thanks, buddy. Count on my dogs to alert me. Secure my long enough for me to secure my weapon, which is never more than a couple feet away. Absolutely. Yeah, dogs are always a good thing. Sergeant Rock, thanks, buddy. Sergeant Rock, part of the tribe. A lot of tribesmen popping up tonight. Thanks for being here. Yeah, these soy boys. Like, if you got a soy boy like this, get rid of him. Get a new one. This dude should have pummeled this guy. I mean, if it should have had a firearm. Number one, he should have had a firearm. He should have sent this guy to go meet Jesus and figure it out from there. So around 12:30 p.m. Saturday, the boyfriend called Corvallis, police reporting the attack. Well, first off, he wouldn't have got away from me. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know the legalities, and I'm just going to tell you what I would do. I know the legalities. I know, but I'd chase him down. He's not getting away. He's not going to just go unscathed from this. He's not going to choke my woman out and with his pants around his knees in my home. No, I'd chase him down. You do you, but I'm going to do me. While searching the surrounding area, officials found Caspino and arrested him. Corvallis police had arrested Caspino 2 separate times for criminal trespassing just a couple hours before the attack. Great job. Great job. Now, you notice where this is. Portland, Oregon. Welcome to Portland, home of Antifa. Why do you think this guy is just getting slapped on the wrist? However, officials say Caspino was not booked or logged, not even logged, due to the crime's lack of severity. So you mean like going up into people's house is not severe? It's not severe enough to take him downtown. He was instead cited to appear in court. Yeah, because that's gonna deter him from doing anything. Obviously, this dude's mentally unstable. So he's now charged with burglary in the first degree, menacing, strangulation, coercion, harassment, sexual abuse in the first degree attempted. So, yeah, all these lax, you know, the decay of our society. You know, they're not punishing these criminals; they're letting it go. And this is what you get. You got guys that are repeat offenders in the same day. Now I want to tell you about a good story. This was actually in July 2019. Man breaks into house while homeowners is taking a shower. Shower gun comes in handy. Richard Weingartner's home was burglarized numerous times over the past few months, but it seems that he wasn't around when things went down. This latest burglary was different, though, as it happened while he was in the shower when he was most vulnerable. Yeah, you're probably the most vulnerable in your shower, right? You're depending on what kind of shower you have. You got a curtain, you got you got to fight through the curtain. You got to get out of the glass door, whatever you got, you got to fight your way out of there first. You're wet, you're naked. So while in the shower, he heard someone inside his home. He quickly got out and called 911. Grabbed his shower gun. Nice little OtterBox type deal, waterproof case. Good way to keep a piece in there, and revolver, another good choice. And Mark Fallows, thanks, buddy. He says, "Damn shame, soy boys." Exactly, yeah. Talking about the other guy. So he was during the 911 call, he was struggling between confronting the intruder and giving the dispatcher information. Then he yells, "I'm being robbed right now." Just a few moments later, gunshots are heard. The intruder had run out of the house and tried to get away in a gray SUV. Weingartner fired shots at the SUV, trying to shoot out the tires. The fleeing suspect didn't get far, and police later found him at the intersection and arrested him. The suspect was identified as 38-year-old Jason Moak, and it was seen that Moak is the same person who broke into the home on other occasions. Weingartner has multiple cameras set up outside the home and recognize SUV from other crimes. So, should you have a shower gun, guys? That is the question. This is the place you're most vulnerable. You're wet, you're naked, you're trapped, you can't hear well because, the water. You have to fight through the curtain, through the door. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Should you have a shower gun? Right? Maybe it's a knife tethered to the, from the sheath. Maybe it's tethered upside down from the shower head, something you could just, grab. You grab one of these BSS V5s, nobody wants any of this. In the close quarters, you're wet, you're slick, they can't grab hold of you because you're slippery, and you put, BSS V in them. Matter of fact, go pick you up one of those BSS V5s. We don't have many left, so I'm gonna get on one of those. But what is it, guys? Do you have a piece in the shower? I like that revolver in the box idea. That's brilliant. You don't have to fumble around with magazines. It's in the box, not getting rusted. I like the idea. You should at least, in my opinion, have one close by. You should always have a piece close by. You should stay strapped everywhere you are in your house, right? You don't want to be too far away from it. You ever seen the video of the lady? She's sitting on the couch with her kids, and the guy kicks in the door, comes in, and just starts stomping her, trying to kill her. It can happen. I mean, doors are made of nothing these days. You can get through. You can get inside a house if you want to, right? So, like I said, maybe it's a knife tethered to the shower head. I think, it also needs to be mentioned about hardening your home. Weingartner, like I said, he set up multiple cameras outside of his home. And so, obviously, cameras are great and they're very cheap these days and times. You can get Ring, Arlo, all these other type deals that sync right to your phone. Very affordable. Obviously, there's a lot of methods hardening your home, and we have the Watchmen here. It's actually on streaming now. But here's the trailer. I'll let it play out. I'm not playing the sound because the sound is actually copyrighted. But this is the film that we did, and it's all about fortifying your strong. It's called The Watchmen, Fortifying Your Stronghold. I'll put the link below. The Watchmen is sold at blackscoutfilms.com. You can get it for $10 on a rental or $20 on it. And it talks about hardening your home. It talks about defending your home. So a lot of people will just focus on one or the other. They'll talk about defense with weapons, or, home security or home defense. Home security, we talk about in this DVD, how to secure your home, how to protect it, how to, harden your home, but also how to defend it. We show single man CQB. We show the whole nine. I mean, this is probably, in my opinion, while we made it, it's one of the best films, instructional films you can get. And I definitely recommend having your family watch it because we talk about different protocols, how to engage your family, get them on board, what to do in certain scenarios. Even we talk about riots and everything else. Obviously, this is an old trailer, so that's why I said that. But we talk about all that. So hardening your home is obviously the first step. Just don't buy a shower gun and think I'm good to go. You need to take a whole lot of steps. Get the Watchmen. You can check that out. Miss Lauren says, after Tippi Hedren in the Psycho movie, I've always liked that idea. Yeah, no joke. Tim Moore says, invest in Masterwork Kickapoo stopper. It is awesome and easy to set up. Thanks for all the super chats to you guys. Sam Dorenzi says, ain't no way I'm going out naked. AR stays soapy. It'd be hard to try to run the AR in the shower. I'm not going to lie. That would be difficult. But yeah, so the whole film dedicated to that. I definitely recommend it. It's the first of the Black Scout film series. Our plan is to make a whole encyclopedia, basically, of films, very reasonably priced, because our goal is not to get rich off these. Our goal is to train you, because it's, one time. People don't have a lot of time to travel somewhere. We want to train you where it can be affordable. You can show your family, and you can show it to anybody you want, and essentially get trained up. That's our whole goal for Black Scout Survival, is to make a more prepared citizen, right? And the idea behind that is that we can't do it all ourselves, right? I can't do it all. I need a bunch of people out there that believe the same things I believe in and train the same way, that can ultimately, if the time comes, you can defend your family, protect your family, feed your family, survive, all these sort of things. Lifestyle, mindset, and preparedness, that is our mantra. Mark Fallows, thanks, buddy. Where's the video library for Black Scout Survival? It is at blackscoutfilms.com. Currently, The Watchmen is the only one on there. We're due to film our next one, which is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be something a lot of people want to know how to do. I've never seen anybody actually teach it, especially not on film. So we're going to do that. Tim Moore, he says he meant master lock kick door stopper. Yeah, autocorrect sucks. It does. Look at all these new tribe members. Welcome to the tribe, guys. So I also want to talk a second about Andrew Tate, a follow-up, because it's kind of a lot of controversial comments in the video. Just want to talk about it for a minute. I found an article today that was published, and if you don't know who Andrew Tate is, just go watch last night's video. I found an article that was published today, this morning, after the video, and it was talking about why Andrew Tate was canceled, and it kind of solidified my thoughts and like what I was saying last night, that it was calling him a far right extremist. Like, the dude is not far right. He may have some of the same ideas as someone far right, but I wouldn't say he's a far right extremist by any stretch. The article also said he was a big player in the MAGA movement. The MAGA movement, like, what? Make America Great Again, Trump, saying that he was a big player in that. And then it went so far as to say it brought up January 6th. This dude has nothing to do with January. Like, these leftists can't get January 6th out of their mind. Like, it's their only thing. It's the only thing they can say. They're bringing up January 6th with Andrew Tate. Like this doesn't even go together. What does he have to do with that? It's mind blowing. Like, these leftists know they're losing coming into the midterms, and they knew if Trump runs, he'll probably be president again. And they're trying to do everything in their playbook. They know this dude is getting people on board with Trump, and they're upset. Maybe this is a good clip. I actually snatched this clip today.
The world we live in today tries very, very hard to refuse a man his natural instincts as a man. Yeah. And this is done on purpose. This is not done on accident. There's no war on men on accident. Men are the ones who start revolutions. If you look at any revolution in history, it was the men who were on the street and started that revolution. If you want to control a populace, the first thing you do is control the men. When the Romans went and conquered Sparta, they killed all the men, all the young boys, all the fighting age males. When you're left with nothing but females, you can conquer and control a society. We're living in a world right now where there's supposedly some virus, and you have to stay in your house and put a mask on, and everyone's complying like cowards. And the reason is because they've destroyed the masculine spirit in men. If you would have told men 100 years ago, we're going to take your business away, we're going to bankrupt you, and they're going to lock you in your house, every single man would have stood up and said, what? Who are you? You ain't listening to us. The people who are in charge of the world want to control the population. And the easiest way to do that is to remove the warriors from the populace. Facts. That's all it's about. So when men try and act in a masculine way, they're toxically masculine. They demonize us. The world.
100%. 100% agree with that. This is why they canceled this guy, because he says things like this. I'm going to kind of get into some stuff about him because, we had people up in arms on both sides of the coin after I did the video about him. So I want to kind of discuss that. But let's just talk about that clip. I 100% believe that. I've been saying that. I don't even believe that it's just the America. I think it's a bigger scale. China. I think, the mask, like people have breathed in the plastic particles from the Chinese made masks for freaking 2 years. They're plastic in their lungs, plastic water bottles, plastic and everything. China has sent tons of plastic over here. What does plastic have in it? It has estrogen chemicals that will create estrogen in your body, right? We did a whole video about this. I sounded much more intelligent on that time because I was actually studying that part. So you can watch that video. I just reposted the other day. But they're these estrogen causing chemicals that are in plastic. It's in cans, just in canned food. They're trying to demasculate. In the other video that I posted, I talked about how China was trying to make their men more masculine because they have become more feminine. Well, they eat soy by the metric ton. Soy also creates estrogen in the body. Like, this is a type of warfare that's been happening for a very long time, right? They're wanting to make it where you're just a sheep, a docile sheep. You sit down, watch CNN, and you don't fight back. That's what this is. They want you to stand down and just eat your cricket, take your shot, and shut up. And that's what they want. So anyone who opposes that ideology, the World Economic Forum, the WHO, all these other people, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, anything that opposes this type of stuff, it's kind of like the Ghislaine Maxwell's. How did she get convicted when there was no one that actually committed the crime because there's no names? There's no names. So who are these people? Why is she in jail? Right? If there's no names, how's it a crime? So that's the thing. Like, they want us docile, they want us weak, they want us to shut up and do as we're told. But the problem is us men out there. There's still some of us left. We're not going to listen. We're going to do it. We're not going to obey. We don't freaking care. We don't care what you call us, you know. And they try to put all these other labels on these men, you know. Or you're a misogynist, you're this, you're that. You know, so one guy in the comments yesterday, he said he was a Marine. Could be true in this day and age, but he was like, the new Marine Corps he's smarter. They're teaching him to be smarter than the one I was part of. Nobody. They're not that way anymore. He also said that Tate was a woman abuser. Why? Because the mainstream media told you that. There was a video that came out from Andrew Tate that I mentioned last night from 10 years before, where he was doing some kind of skit with a girl, and the girl actually admitted this just a few days ago. It was a skit, and they're trying to say because he was whipping her with a belt, it was some kind of fetish video, and that he was a woman abuser. They also said that Trump has nuclear something to do with national security. They also said that Trump was part of Russian collusion. They also said that the vax kept you from getting sick. Do you believe the freaking media? Do you believe what the media says, or do you pick and choose? But he was like, yeah, your Marine Corps is not smart as we are. No, dude, you've been indoctrinated into the soy sipping beta cucks club. That's what you've been part of. Did you miss the pride helmet that they put on Instagram with the multicolored rounds there? That wasn't my Marine Corps, dude. I would have flipped out and left. Like, I wouldn't be tolerating that. I'm not playing that. You guys can have that kind of stuff. But sorry, I missed some of you. Somebody says, be prepared to do combat nude in your home. Yeah. Let's hope you don't have to, but yeah, be prepared. Be prepared for anything. So then, with that, we didn't have individualism in the Marine Corps when I was in there. We were all Marines. Not all you're this, you're that. You like to sleep with this dude. You know what I mean? It wasn't that. Another guy, here's his post. He called me a rhino. He says that you said some of Tate's opinions you like, but much of them not. Why? I don't know what that means. Must be some kind of kid jargon. I like everything he says. Many of them much, and some not so much, but still like them. You sound like a rhino. I'm disappointed. He's saying I'm a rhino because I don't agree with everything that Andrew Tate says. I don't agree with everything my best friend says. I don't agree with everything my wife says. Dude, I'm a Christian, and I have trouble with the things I'm commanded to do, like Matthew 5:4, where it says that, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. I would rather it say, go trample on the skulls of your enemies is what I would rather it say. You know, but the thing is, Andrew Tate talks poorly of women. He calls them possessions. He's talking about F and B's, and he talks about having multiple women whenever he said men should have multiple women, and so basically like have a bunch of women, and the women are loyal to only you. You know, they're monogamous only to you. The thing is, I've got 3 kids. My oldest, you know, he My oldest, he was supposed to go to Citadel Military College, which I was ecstatic about. He turned it down and got accepted there. He turned it down because he wanted to go straight into the military. I was furious, but he chose to do that better than a lot of other kids, I guess. And so he went into the military. He chose the warrior lifestyle. I'm fine with that. I hate it the way it's turned out, obviously, but I also have two girls. And the thing is, when you little boys grow up and become men, and you have girls, right? You're not gonna think the same way. Your opinion will change. I would gut a dude that would talk about my girl like that. I would gut Andrew Tate, right? He wouldn't be able to get me off of him for talking about my little girls like that. So that's the thing. Every girl out there is somebody's little girl, right? So respect the women, right? Respect them. But like I said, I agree with a lot the dude says. Does it mean that I hate him or I dislike him? No, I don't. I like a lot of he says. I wouldn't talk about him if I didn't like what he said. I do disagree with him on that. You know what I mean? Would I not watch him? No, I'd still watch him. Would I, if I saw him face to face, I'd tell him, yeah, I wouldn't agree with that. I probably wouldn't come out and say it because what kind of prick would I be to just come out and say, I disagree with you because of this, something you said on the internet, That's the kind of world we live in today. Our society's decaying quicker than Joe Biden's mind because men are not men anymore. They're estrogen filled donuts because, they're eating freaking tofu and watching CNN, pink haired fairies, but the thing is that men will want to cancel you. They don't want to listen to you. Still like the union thing. Like, look, if you get so offended because of one thing I said, you agree with me 99% of the time, but you get upset about one thing I said and quit and follow me, fine, dude, whatever. I don't need guys that are that fragile following me. I don't care to have them. There's guys that I follow that I dislike a lot of things they say. For example, PragerU. I follow PragerU. Do I like Dennis Prager? Not a chance. I disagree with a lot of things he says. He's very pretentious. He's a pretentious prick about Christianity because he's Jewish. He looks down on Christians. I don't like what he's praising the two gay men that adopted children. I don't agree with that. And but I like the other people. I don't even like anything he really even says. I like the other people he has on PragerU, like Will Witt and stuff like that. I like to hear those guys. The only reason why I follow him. But I don't follow him because I dislike things he says, right? But men are so fragile. Come on, stop you because you said so. Don't like, it's sad. Mark Fallows, live by your code. Always be proud of your choices and stand tall. Always, yes, sir, yes, sir. But yeah, that's the reason why we are, like Z saying, nobody is going to agree with anyone 100% of the time. And if you do, you're what you call a sheep. There's a lot of people that agree with everything CNN says. Trust me, they're out there. I've talked to them. They are there. They are what you call sheep, right? Bots, like my man says right here, bots. So anyway, guys, Watchmen film, shower gun, shower knife. Tell me, what is it you're going to choose? You better choose one of them. You got to choose which one is it, right? Which one are you going to choose? Leave in the comments once the video posts. Please comment once the video posts. It helps the algorithm. Help me fight the commies. And also, if you're not part of the tribe yet, guys, you see all these tribe members right now. I see them. They're all here. Thanks for tuning in, tribe. Been talking to them all day. Talk to them every day. We talk every day. Me and the tribe talk every day, all day. We're in and out, right? We've got a app that we talk all day. We have it broken down by states too. You can localize, get with your local groups and organize within your local groups and get to know one another. Meetups, we're having meetups. People, you can set up your own meetups, all these sort of things. Join the tribe. Get connected, get organized, be part of our network, be part of a tribe. We're not going to comply. We are setting up a global organization, and we're not going to be the sheep. So join us. Links in the description below. The Watchmen film link will be there too. Make sure you get your family trained up on this stuff. Don't waste another second. You don't know when the guy's going to break in while you're taking a shower. You know what I mean? Or while your kids are taking a shower. Or maybe you're working late one day and the kids are home alone. They didn't know what to do, right? I'll train them. Just get to watch the film and let me train them. All right, guys. We'll do an after party chat on for all the members, the tribe members. We'll go hit up our app. So hurry up and join. You can go hit us up and we can have after after party chat. John DC, real quick, man. The orange waterproof case is available in the sporting goods at Walmart. I use it for kayaking. Nice. So we can, if you want to get a case, go get it from Nelson Skinner. You have to stand for something or you will fall for anything. Absolutely, brother. Look, I know I say a lot of things people disagree with, and that's fine. You can disagree with me, right? We still have each other's backs. You know what I mean? I've been on sports teams. I've been in the military. And you disagree, have disagreements. Dude, I've had fist fights with some of my best friends before. Right? Literally fist fights, broken noses and things. Like, it happens. Like, we can disagree. You don't have to run away like a girl. Right? Space Lord, props tribe, God bless. And Sam, Renzi, stay frosty, stay strapped, stay soapy, stay hard. That's right. That can be taken in a couple contexts. Got some Kenna just joined the tribe. Welcome, Kenna. You'll see a link in the community tab. Go to the community tab. You'll see a link there. Follow that link and set up your profile. Start chatting with us. Anyhow, comment, gun, knife. What are you doing in the shower? After party, late night live chat with the tribe. And remember to stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous, especially in the shower.